warning, this will be fairly disturbing, probably to most people. So if you wanted to skip this one, I recommend you go ahead and do that. But I, recently, was looking through social media and I saw this bit of a controversial interview. A guy named Tucker Carlson was interviewing this historian by the name of Daryl Cooper, which a lot of people are upset about around his views on World War II. But anyway, I listened to the podcast, and you can make your own decisions on whether or not you find it to be upsetting or not. But he referenced another podcast that he did called The Anti-Humans, which I did listen to. And I will tell you, as someone who deployed to Afghanistan as a surgeon, I saw some of the absolute horrific things that people would inflict upon other people. Things like little kids being tied, by a chain to the back of a truck and dragged over gravel road for miles and miles till their skin, basically was pulled off and required amputation. So I mean, I've seen some horrific stuff in my life, but this particular, audio description of what was going on in this particular podcast was quite disturbing. And it kind of recounts the horrors of what people did to each other during World War II. And in particular, the last about 40 minutes of this podcast, which details a place called, what he pronounces Pitești in Romania. I think it's spelled P-I-T-E or P-I-T-E-T-S-I, I believe is how you spell that. But anyway, it was a description of a Soviet torture experiment. So it was torture taken to the extreme, and it's quite disturbing. So if you want to have nightmares, listen to that. It even was sort of disturbing to me, and I've seen a lot of stuff over the years. It doesn't really, not that it shouldn't bother people, but I've just kind of been inured to some of this stuff because I've seen so much over the life. So anyway, and this is one of the reasons why, and I've mentioned this before, I think it's, generally war is a bad thing, and we should do everything we can to prevent that. And I know people that want to foment violence and war and this sort of thing because they feel fired up and angry about things. And, I hear people talking about civil war in the U.S. and all these types of things. And so I think with all of our ability, we should do everything we can to avoid those types of things. And again, you see some of this depravity that occurs, and you got to think it has to be a sick mind that can do these types of things. And there's only one. That's the only explanation for that makes any sense to me. And I will continue to say, as we continue to have sicker and sicker populations, we look at the physical condition of the average citizen here in this country, and quite honestly, many other countries as well, they're clearly sick physically. Well, guess what? Their minds are also physically sick. And that results in actions and behaviors which in some cases are reprehensible. So anyway, we've got to, for the sake of, the future of our species or our society, fix these things, right? We've got to do that. And so it's so important to do what you can individually. I'm trying to do it on as large scale as I can, as much as I'm able to do. And believe me, it's not easy. It's a struggle, but I am here to try to do that every day. But just as much as you can individually, please, your family, your children, the people you love, fix their health, and it's doable with right nutrition and other lifestyle behaviors. As you know, I focus on nutrition a lot, but there are a lot of things that we do wrong, and I think you have to set the example. If you're a man, be the example for your children. Be the example for your sons. If you're an older man, be the example for the younger generations, because they need to see that. And remember, particularly when it comes to parents and children, it's not so much what you tell your children, it's what you do and demonstrate every day for them. That is what they will mimic. You can talk all you want in the world, but if you're sitting there drinking your Frappuccino lattes with sugar and eating garbage all the time and never exercising and just that is what they see, that's what they do. And remember, lifelong adult patterns are laid down generally into late childhood, early adolescence, and very early adulthood. That's the time when most people, whatever they're going to do for the rest of their life, that's what they start. And that's how they stay, unless some major life-altering event forces their hand in another way. And so anyway, that's the message for today. I know it's a little sad and depressing again. The podcast is it's called Martyr Made, like a religious martyr, spelled like Martyr Made, and it's called Anti-Humans. Very disturbing. I highly recommend you don't listen to it unless you want to be disturbed. And I don't know why I did that, but I thought it left such a profound impression on me that I thought I would discuss this. But anyway, that's a deal there. All right, guys. Let me know what you think. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.